Ghost Recon Future Soldier takes the advanced warfighter concept and adds tons of new gadgetry that may even turn the heads of people that only ever buy their stuff from the Apple Store. If you think your smartphone and tablet are the ultimate accessory, they ain't nothing compared to the adaptive camouflage, drones, metallic and night vision goggles, and a fearsome robot called the Warhound you'll get to play with in this game. You'll be playing as 4 different soldiers to the ones in previous Ghost Recon games, the main reason being something of a spoiler that you'll get to see during the very first mission. You then take the lead of a new squad of 4 either in single player missions or in co-op, and enter battle theatres all over the world, ranging from desert landscapes to snowy plains, forests and interior locations too. Gameplay is also a mix of disciplines you'll learn as you go along. There are areas where you can't be spotted or raise an alert, so you'll need to make best use of hiding in plain sight, performing stealth kills and marking multiple targets at once to take down all of them at the same time. Easy to begin with when there's only a maximum of 4 in an arena, but later on you'll have to think hard about the best way to tackle a situation when there are more troops able to spot you. There are also times when all-out gunfire is called for, but this time your squad mates are intelligent enough to go where they think is best, leaving you to sprint from cover to cover and issue attack orders. They really do watch your back and even help you up when you're down. In fact, leave them to it and they can pretty much clear most of an area on your behalf if you decide to hang back a bit. Gadgets include the drone, which can be used to survey and mark enemies. It can even turn into a little buggy to emit sonic pulses, frying circuitry and stunning enemies in the process. This being a shooter, it's a good thing then that the combat is tight, guns feel suitably meaty, and the AI of both squad mates and enemies is great. They will try to flank you if you stay in cover, and don't just stand in the open themselves in order to take a bullet up the jacksie. Using cover can be a bit sticky at times, and when trying to be stealthy it's tricky to tell how far an enemy needs to be away from a body before they see it and raise the alarm. Still, checkpoints are nicely balanced, so if you do muck up, you won't have to go back too far. Much has also been made of the Gunsmith mode, where you can customise weapons using the Kinect on the Xbox 360. In actual fact, there's no need to customise if you don't want to, as the game recommends and selects what you should use for each mission anyway. However, if you do like to choose things for yourself and tinker, there's plenty of options. But once again, I'd rather use a controller instead of having to stand up in the middle of the room waving my arms about like I'm auditioning for the Steps comeback tour. Graphically, the game also looks great. Weirdly, the cutscenes during mission briefings actually look worse than stuff in game. They remind me of the old days of Splinter Cell on the Xbox. I would go into multiplayer, but at the time of writing no one seems to be online. Co-op should be great though if you have 3 friends who can hop online with you. And if you fancy shooting other people instead online, there's an adversarial mode where you must attack and defend objectives, and also a guerrilla mode where you must fend off waves of enemies as a team. This is without a doubt the best Ghost Recon game to date. It's a solid third-person shooter which makes you think, with enough techie toys to please even Jason Bradbury from The Gadget Show. It gets 9 out of 10.
You've been watching a review from Gamesweasel. If you want to get the show each week, which includes video game reviews, news, previews, competitions and special features, then head over to Gamesweasel.com for our video podcast, Gamesweasel TV.
Gamesweasel.com